Yeah. You're on.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Jones of Incredible Tiny Home, Newport, Tennessee, Cock County, auctioneer. We're going. Yesterday we were inside the warehouse. As you can see, there's three. It looks like they're about ready to give birth. They're fighting to get out the door. Look at them.
Who's gonna be first?
Who's gonna be first? It's like little Tommy. Was it Thomas Train? Is it Thomas the Train?
The Train.
Yeah,
Thomas the Train.
There's like three little Thomas the Trains trying to get out that door. Get me out here!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, can anybody hear me? Are we doing a sound check? Is it all ready to go?
Check. 1, 2, 3.
10, 8, 14, 36. Yesterday we went.
Looks like the Unabomber.
We went through.
He's got his hoodie on.
The homeowner's coming in. Unabomber.
I told him he looked like the Unabomber.
It's like a troll.
No, he doesn't.
It's a wood troll.
Hey, did you go in there and get the shower?
That one there? Have they been working on
Oh,
it?
it's coming together, man.
Yeah, we'll go in there right now. I didn't know if we could get in there and look at it.
Well, yeah, you can fit in there. I mean, you're small.
No, I didn't know if it was, looking good
Oh,
or.
yeah, he's got the three sides on it, and he's got the glass laying there beside it. But yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is a 10 by 20, right? And it's super custom. We've showed this house before. It's got a Murphy bed with a table and benches on the back side that folds down. And the thing they're working on is it's got a steam shower in here.
Beautiful.
So we got 90% of it done, and then we just stopped because we had to put the steam shower together. Amanda just spit her gum out. Did you see this? Amanda just spit. She about hit you with her gun. Yeah, look at her.
Smoke a cigarette. I gotta go die for a minute.
I gotta go die for Poor Kevin.
Oh, wow. All right, everybody, this is all the parts to the shower, all right? But this is a Murphy bed that folds down. There's a table and two benches. Now, we will feature this house when it's done, okay? But what we've done is, this is the boards that go in. Let's just assemble them. We're just going to put the boards for the loft, right?
Yeah. There's
But in
so
here-
much to look at.
Dennis is putting his shower together. Good night, Dennis.
This thing's gonna be nice, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my God, this shower
Look
could
at
be to die
this.
for. Oh
Oh.
my
The
goodness.
whole black.
Now, it's a steam shower.
Wooden top.
Oh, has it got a wood top?
Oh my goodness.
Look, that's the top, man, of the wood.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That's just down up on top and screws down.
Well, I'll be darned. Look at that.
Oh my.
Are those speakers?
Yeah.
This thing got
No.
Bluetooth, AM, FM radio.
No!
Oh.
Got Bluetooth.
That's-
Got Bluetooth.
What?
That's crazy.
These are like little LED lights.
Look. Oh, man, it's got touch screen right here.
No. Let
Yeah.
me see.
Screen right
The
there.
touch screen.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Look at that.
This is going to be awesome.
Oh my Lord. That's like being at Planet Fitness.
We'll all be in here taking a shower.
Oh my God, we should do that. We should put that on Instagram.
This is the frame that goes in the front that you got your hand on, Amanda.
Oh!
Colors.
Yes.
I believe they changed colors to it.
Stop.
Select
Sweet.
different colors.
Oh my gosh.
So we got the Ruggles putting this together for
This
us.
here is it looks like a nightmare though, don't it?
Yeah. Has it been hard to put together?
It does look at the back
No,
of it.
no. Once I figured it all out,
It looks
Yeah.
complicated.
Your hot
It
goes
don't-
in.
show you a whole lot of detail about it.
Do we know the name of the shower?
Oh, these we'll have to go through and make sure that they're sealed good.
Oh my God, look at all
Got the
that.
door and
Put the front on, which is behind you here.
wow.
Put the doors on it.
Well, we'll get you all the information.
Y'all think?
People
Yeah.
are watching.
Oh my gosh, there's the handle.
Me and Kevin, we sit down last night and looking at that paper, reading it, trying to
Oh,
figure out
yeah.
how. 'Cause this
Yeah.
This is
I
the
was on
right
that
bottom.
thing quite a while trying to figure it out.
This ain't the bottom that goes to this thing.
The what
They
now?
don't make bottoms for this.
They
They
don't?
make one
What?
kind of bottom that fits all sizes.
So that's why
And
the
there's a
bottom's
black
bigger?
and a white, and that's it. Yep.
So
that's
you got to
why.
come in on it back and forth.
Oh,
Their next size up is a 60, which will fit that base
So you can
perfectly.
buy one.
And then they have one that is a 50. No, I
What
think it's a
comes in-
49, and then
Water
there's
come
another
out
one
of
that's a
those?
Yeah.
square one. It's like a 39 square.
Wow. And the same base for all.
Oh my
So
And
gosh.
steam,
same base for everyone.
steam comes out of them?
No stinker's right here. This is all water jets.
Boy, I hope we got enough water. They got enough pressure to push water through that
I
thing.
mean-
A lot of water just to fill it
It'll
up.
take a lot of water, you know it?
Oh my
these
God,
waters.
look, all the Ruggles are in here. All the brothers are in here.
Water comes, steam comes out of here.
So that's a steam maker.
Yeah.
Then you got to hook all these hoses to the shower heads, huh?
Those are all.
Yeah, he's gonna go through all those and make sure they're sealed good. 'cause
Look at this up here. What is that? God.
that is a brain.
Wow.
I imagine it's a computer inside.
Tells
that.
you what to do when you're taking a shower.
Yeah.
Did
Wow.
you what to do?
And there's the plug. So that's the 220 plug for it?
Yeah.
Wow.
220.
Isn't that neat?
Look at that.
So this is a steamed enclosed shower.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. With a wood top. And then see, that's the reason why we had to have this loft so high.
Yeah.
And then they'll put a top on it, then the floor goes on top.
Oh, the beams look really good. It matches it. It's got the black looking colors with
Yeah,
it.
that looks cool, man.
You've done a
Wow.
pretty nice job on this house.
Yeah, it looks really
And then
good.
it's gonna have a great big old porch, the same size as the house.
Yeah, outside
right?
the homeowner's gonna build a 10-foot porch.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
You're not home.
Nice, this is
Oh,
beautiful.
the beams look beautiful.
And that's the Murphy bed
They
that
did
folds
pretty.
down. Yeah, and then upstairs they got the big dormer, so it's like a Freedom style.
Somebody just said the word luxury. I mean, that's what
Luxury.
you think of with this house. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
There's the top of it.
that's cool.
Wow.
So this,
Benches in them boxes right there. Got 2 benches sitting in here.
Oh,
Oh,
that-
the benches.
No, that's the floor.
that's
Oh,
the
is it?
floor?
That's the floor here. Benches are in this box right here.
Oh, back here.
Yeah, that box.
They got benches in here, Amanda.
There's 2 benches in there.
Well, I'll be on wooden benches.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I don't know the name of this. We'll find out the name for you guys. And
So women can sit down and shake their legs.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly. That's right. Man.
oh yeah, sweet.
Well, there's a lot of firsts in this one, especially this Murphy bed.
Oh yeah, well look at the closets on each side of the Murphy bed.
Oh my.
And then the table folds down, 2 benches fold down. Then we don't want to use that. The Murphy bed folds down.
Good grief.
That's cool, isn't it?
Table one? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty
You can
nice.
seat 4 people there really well. And this is a couple and their son. This is their vacation home.
Yeah, plenty.
Wow.
Isn't that neat? Yep. Sweet.
Boy, this
10
is nice.
10 by 20 with a dormer up top. Okay, and they're just going to use a ladder to access it.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
too short.
Too short. Short.
Wow.
You can step on
That's
that
right.
wood.
They know how to vacation. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Woo. Nice. And where do we know where it's going? We don't-
Virginia.
Virginia.
Kind of not on the coast, but near the coast.
Well, that is great.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's exciting. I can't wait. Okay.
All right. So we're outside. Yesterday we did 10 homes on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got them on the outside too. So we have about 7 crews building 7 homes at one time.
Didn't bring my
Starting to
umbrella.
rain, isn't it?
Oh, I left it in the office.
Hey, maybe if Alyssa's watching, or Pam,
not
or
here.
nobody.
I don't think they're watching.
I'll get you. Tom's leaving out. Let me see if they'll bring a umbrella. Is Pam here?
Yeah, Pam's in there.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to get Pam to bring Amanda umbrella.
Yeah, ask her if Amber will bring it.
Pam.
I thought it had quit raining. Dana said, be a gentleman, take your shirt off, put it over Amanda's pretty hair.
Well, I would.
Any opportunity that Randy can take his shirt off,
Oh yeah,
take some clothes off,
I'm going to get naked quick.
runs around the towel, you'll catch him here, remember?
I was this morning running around in my
Oh,
my
come-
skivvies.
Stop it.
Yeah, I like to do my cold therapy in the morning.
Okay.
Cold therapy.
Stop.
All right,
Randy has his tape measure.
I have a tape measure. Now
Yes.
it's only 16 feet long, so I'm gonna have to double up on everything.
Okay.
All right.
good.
This house, let me just point this out. We got 2 of them here. That was 9
Hers was 9 by
20.
20?
I think it's 9 by 20.
I believe so.
She just got home from Florida, just pulled in.
Oh,
She'd been
she
gone
just
a couple days.
Wow.
And so I don't want to disturb her,
Of
but
course
we
not.
want to get a tour of her house
Yes.
when she gets settled in. but she's been here about a month, I think, or so.
Yeah.
This house is the 4th house we've ever built. And this is a lady up in Chicago. So you can see this is what we call our craftsman style, but see how the tall walls, it's got the fenders. That does not have the drop axles. We didn't do them at that time.
Right.
But still, you see the reverse gable, the 4-degree pitch,
I think that looks good.
everything. We still do that same house. We don't have very many here, but we got the 5th wheel that we've done. And way down at the other end of the parking lot is a big Craftsman. It's exactly like this one, but it's way down
The gray
there.
one.
Yeah, somebody's
Yeah.
calling me.
Oh, and my umbrella's in Alyssa's chair.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But
That's the
somebody
4th
just
one.
asked if someone's living in that one. No.
No, she is from Chicago. She parks it here, and she comes down and stays every once in a while. It has a tile floor, so the whole thing's tile inside. It was our 4th house we put tile in, everybody.
I know, that's right.
And
it's been moved a lot.
I drove it to Chicago. I rented a U-Haul truck. I remember driving it to Chicago. I didn't have any insurance, no nothing, because U-Haul won't insure the load. They insure the truck. Had to get it up there. She hadn't paid me for it. So that's what you do when you start a business.
Take
And
a chance.
I took 13-hour drive. I took it myself to Chicago. Got there, spent a couple, 3 hours with her. She gave me money. I drive 13 hours straight back. Didn't sleep, didn't stop. I was so excited.
She gave you money in a pocketbook.
She gave me a designer pocketbook and gave me cash, and it was awesome. And but the whole floor is tile. So I took it to Chicago. She had it there for about a year, 2, and the city that she was in outside of Chicago, it's really about an hour outside, in a little town. There wasn't more than 22 and a half people in the town, and they told her she could not have it in her mom's backyard.
Yes.
Poured concrete, beautiful landscape, flowers. So then she took it to Florida and put it at an Airbnb. It stayed there about a year. Then they brought it to Tennessee. The tile, perfect.
Yeah.
So what does that say?
And this house is still in our gallery on the website, so you can see the inside of it and everything.
Very simple. I built the cabinets in there out of barn wood, and
Yes.
it took me all of 90 minutes to build all the cabinets the way I used to build
Yes.
them. We have stepped up in so many things in quality here,
Yeah.
and not have stepped up in our pricing.
Right.
I mean, like hardly at all,
I know.
everybody.
Yeah.
And the reason that I try to do is we try to build faster, smarter,
Right.
more efficient, instead of just jacking up the price. I think everybody just says, you know what? Hey, look at what the competition's doing. Why don't you sneak out just a little bit under them, right? 5 or 10 grand. And I could do that. I could try to do that.
Right.
I don't look at anybody. I don't do anything. I don't compare pricing, nothing. I said, this is what I want to make. This is what I want to do. And this is how we want to build a business.
Now somebody's asking, they've asked a couple of questions about, they're calling that a flat roof, but it's not a flat roof.
No, it's a 4-degree pitch. So it's flat, it's like this. This has got a 4-degree pitch.
Right.
Okay. Well, that one right there is exactly, and that one is under construction.
Exactly.
And that's a 4-degree pitch roof. It's not flat.
It's not flat.
No.
Yeah.
And we put, now see on the back where that window is?
Yeah.
That's an egress window that we put on our Craftsman. This one does not have an egress window. We didn't do it at the time.
Right.
But the reverse gable is that little triangle that
Let me
has
get
the
where your
porch
finger
light.
is pointed. There you go.
So right there is the reverse gable. And it gives it more of a homey style, so you don't have just a big block.
Right.
Right?
And it looks nice, don't it?
Yep. Now that's extra. This is called, when we sold these, this is called our American Freedom style home. And it's got 3 types of siding. You know, it's barn wood, metal, and more wood, and you can put cedar shakes, do a different style. But it was a real popular home for us. We still build them, love to build them kind, but the volume inside is massive. It's like 11-foot ceilings.
Now Donna, because we're building for Donna right now, and
Yeah.
Donna said, I just compared a competitor of similar with my build over 49.5 with no customization. So I don't know what size, I can't remember, Donna, what size is your house and everything? I
Yeah.
forgot. And what style is it?
Yep.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even look. I don't look at, you know, I know what we have to sell them for and what we got to get, you know, and
Yeah.
so. But our 3 models are RJO, Freedom, and the Craftsman. So all right, so we looked at those 3 right here. We got a 10 by 20 right here that's got a, you know, custom everything from a steam shower, doggy door, Murphy bed, custom. We've got our mini split Mitsubishi. We've got over here a 9x20
Yeah.
that Laura lives in.
Mhm.
This is an 8x20
Yeah.
here that we built years ago. That was our 4th one we built. This one here is my son's. This is going to be his personal home, and he wanted to do something really different. And this is, it's like an RJO because he's coming in the back, but he wanted to change the entire roof line of it.
It looks really
And so you guys will get to see this. Now what's going on the outside of that is galvanized sheet metal.
right.
It's not corrugated, it's not roofing, it's flat
Mm-hmm.
sheet metal. And
And
so
that's, you know what, that's very fitting for a young person anyway. I think
Yeah.
that's really cool.
I'm glad he's having
Something
fun
on
with
the
it.
edge.
He thinks he might travel some in it. If he does, it's really aerodynamic.
Mhm.
It's got 2 lofts in the back, and what he's going to do, instead of having 1 solid loft, he's going to have 2 small lofts,
Okay.
and it'll be vaulted in the middle.
I love it.
Anyway, he's having fun with it. It's going to have tinted glass. And,
That's going to be fun.
yeah, so it's going to be
It's gonna
almost
be real edgy looking.
real edgy looking.
Yes.
Yep.
We just went in this. wasn't
We
that
walked,
inside
yeah, it was
yesterday?
inside. We took it outside.
Okay.
Yep. So this one we walked through yesterday. This is a 9x28
Big house.
big house. Yep. Then we've got, isn't this crazy? Look at everything that's out here. I mean, it's like a tiny home festival.
It really is.
This one's 9 foot also. It's 9x18, I think.
We're getting a lot of 9-footers.
Yep. So this one's 9. Yep, 9x18. Yep. And this is a basic, typical RJO. All right. Now you guys look on our prices on this thing. You think about a 9 foot wide really makes a big difference. Now the reason is you can put a 36-inch shower. See how wide this is right here?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put a 36-inch shower on an 8 foot. We can't on an RJO floor plan.
Wow.
We build our own doors.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the flooring.
Yeah.
Right? Now this particular customer, right, wants an air conditioner in the wall, and that's what we made right there.
Right.
They'll put an air conditioner, and then we've also found we put a baseboard heater in here. That is all you need. If you don't want a
Right.
mini split, or if you can't afford a mini split. Now mini splits are amazing, they're awesome. But you know, some people can't afford a $2,500 addition.
They're expensive,
You know?
yeah.
But you can see you got the custom shelving, the puck lights, the refrigerators, you know, that's an 8 foot countertop. That one breaks down at the very end, so the last 2 feet breaks down, it folds down.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We ain't had one of those in a while.
Yeah.
Barn door.
9x20, or yeah, 9x18, I'm sorry. 9x18, and you can look on our website and get the price. I didn't bring them out here with me. Done. Now, we
Yeah.
do not finish the outside or the inside for that price.
Right.
We will finish it like this. We can finish it if you like, paint it, but normally we don't. And it saves money for you all to do it yourself.
I love what's been added to this. I love the mix of this, the colors.
All right, now this is a custom RJO house. RJO starts at 16 feet. Now this is an RJO also. It's 9x18. This
and
is an
RJO meaning it's a style.
Is that like I'm supposed to fill in,
You're
Amanda?
supposed to fill in when I start.
Meaning Randy Jones Originals. And I'm
Yes.
Randy Jones.
And I'm Randy Jones.
And I can do that because I got to pay all the bills around here.
That is true.
So, but what we did is we designed an RJO, and I liked it because it's a smaller bathroom, right? But it gives you a big living room. And I know you guys have watched me and you've heard me say it a million times, but this particular customer was here the other day, and everything's cool on the backside. They just got it covered up because it's outside in the rain. We shuffle houses in and out a lot. But we've got the barn wood, the red roofing, just some accented. And what we're going to do is actually put a sulfur kind of salt mix on that wood, and he's wanting to turn it gray.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll look really
So I'm
nice.
excited about what that's going to look like.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is going to go on a rental program in a community in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, good.
The same where Michelle went. We sold one, and she lives out there
Okay.
now. So, but
Awesome. Oh, Randy, over there.
what?
Okay.
Ah,
It ain't got bad. Pam has come all the way.
I'm sorry. right.
Hey, Pam, can we talk to her real quick about her house the other day?
Yeah.
It's that we actually boosted it on the Alyssa and I boosted it on Facebook, so everybody was so excited about your house because you decorated it so cute, and it's an 8x16. Oh, they might not can hear me good. 8x16 RJO.
Yeah. You want to hold your umbrella?
Oh yeah, thank you.
And what do you want me to say about it, Amanda?
Anyway, it's still
Go to video, watch it. It's beautiful. It's got maintenance-free siding, board and batten. It's got horizontal. She painted the whole inside. We have a crane. A lot of times, if you tell them, they'll blow their horn for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she decorated it and painted it inside. You want to tell us any stories about your adventures in painting your house?
If you can pay for it, do it.
Let us do it?
Let you do it. It's worth it.
I think her husband about walked out on her.
It'll test your marriage for sure.
Oh my God, just painting it. Just painting it. Yeah.
And we've had several people say that.
It's worth the money.
Wasn't it Millie? I think Millie said that they'd never do it again, or somebody, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Regina knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the Maddens have been here. They've been here 4, 5, 6 times trying to paint their
They're
house.
coming again this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're still trying to paint their house. Yep.
Now, what's the challenge with painting it that you learned?
It's just because it's pine wood, the pine soaks it in so much that it just takes a lot of coats. And then also the big room itself, you have to paint in between each individual space. And then we didn't caulk because we don't care about, every time you move it, you get these little black lines.
Yeah.
We like that because it's kind of shabby.
Yes.
But if you don't want that, you have to caulk in between every individual line.
Yeah.
So we were going to paint walls and ceiling, and we made it to the ceiling and decided to whitewash.
Exactly. Which
So,
looks beautiful.
It did. That was a good
Yeah.
mix.
Thank you.
But you were over it. Like,
Yes.
you were done.
Yes.
And see her house on YouTube and Facebook, right?
Yeah.
It's a green. It's called the Bitty Bohemian.
Yeah.
The Bitty Bohemian. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks for the umbrella.
Yeah. The Bitty
Bitty Bohemian.
Bohemian.
Yeah. And she's got a Instagram, and I think we've posted on Instagram as well. So.
Right.
But it's really cute. Her house turned out really cute, and it's a 8x16.
And they're going to live in it full time.
full time.
They live in another adjoining county to where we're at, and they have a home.
Yes.
And so now they're going to put it. It's in their backyard now.
Yes.
I bet they're living in it now. They were going to move in.
You know, and somebody made the comment, said, "Hey, where's all their stuff?" That is their stuff. Remember, they said.
I mean, done.
I don't think I've ever met anyone who downsized as much as
I mean, I'm
they
talking.
did.
Her husband's stuff is in a small tote,
Yeah.
and hers is in a small closet.
Yes. That's
Over.
it.
They got rid of everything.
They got
And
rid
now
of
they're
everything.
moving into their little house. They're going to sell the home that is in front of.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
This house here with the barn wood and the barn metal, which I love this house. They let us just go nuts on it. Is an 8x24. We featured it on a video. Has it come out yet?
It's not going to come out until probably next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
not
the
yet.
one Amanda decorated, and it's an RJO with, but it's 8x24.
It turned out really, really cute.
Yeah, if if I had my druthers, I would probably do an 8x24 RJO.
Right.
I don't really, now listen everybody, the thing you might want to learn a little bit is that, see this one, this is a little RJO Freedom style with a dormer,
Yeah,
right?
that
And that's
one.
a 16 footer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that house is 25 grand, okay? If it's just an RJO or with if it's a Freedom. But if you want an RJO like this here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 20.
Right.
20,000. Now that's everything. That's a bathroom, kitchen, living room, spray foam, brand new trailer, ready to go out the door. But why have a dormer if you're not going to go upstairs, right? And if you have trouble with any kind of ladder or any kind of stairs with your physical condition, and you're just going to get older and actually live in these, because most of the folks live in these full time. These are their homes.
Mm-hmm.
I live in one. My mom lives in one. So why tempt yourself of going upstairs. I don't know if I even put a loft up there to put stuff in.
Right.
I probably have it outside in the shed.
Yeah.
So don't go up unless you're able to go up.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly.
If anything, let's just say you had the extra money, I would go wider.
Yes.
And if you're not going to travel in these homes, go 9 foot, 10 foot wide. Always. You will not regret it, because if you go 9 foot, it's better for wheelchair accessibility, walkers, stuff like that. 10 foot's perfect. My mom lives in a 10 by 20. She's in a full-time walker all the time, and she can maneuver really
And that's
well.
what somebody just said just get a shed. Don't bother with the upstairs. If you
Don't
have any
go
issues
upstairs,
with it,
everybody.
yeah.
The only reason I might go upstairs is, like, let's say I got kids that want to come and visit me, or friends and
Correct.
guests. Then maybe you might want to get a dormer. But then again, I tell everybody, is it worth spending $5,000 just for a bed you'll never go up to?
Exactly.
And do it. So I'm just throwing that out there for you, food for thought. This house, I don't know if the door's open or not. We can just look through it. But see the old barn metal? Isn't it cool? And we put a waterproof membrane behind this because it still has the old holes under it. See?
Yeah.
So if water gets in it, just goes down. Yeah, there you go. I love this house.
so
Mandy, you
cute.
still got it decorated.
Yeah, I still got it mostly decorated. Yeah.
Is that not gorgeous, everybody?
It's so pretty.
Now it's 24 feet, so you've got a bedroom in the back. It takes up about 8 feet. Then you still got another 8 foot for a living room right here. And then you get your kitchen and your bathroom.
Yep. And they got the round sink, which worked really well. That looks really cute.
I can't wait till that video comes out.
I know, it's going to be really pretty. Well, I'm trying to get the other, what we were trying to do was we didn't want to, have too much on there. We're trying to, have everybody get a good chance to look at Pam's and things like that. And then this week, the one that Matt just delivered on Sunday, they loved their house. They had the peak hole on the peak hole. So I'm probably gonna post that tomorrow.
That was a gorgeous home.
Yeah, so
that was cool.
Really pretty, and he's so happy, loves it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And then RJO. Here's another big one here with a double dormer.
Big house.
This is the one Matt and Brett was building.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yes.
We're waiting on the PSPI siding to get here so we can finish the outside. One of these is getting delivered tonight. It's going to Florida.
Oh, okay.
Matt's coming.
Oh, okay.
They got it locked up.
I bet they do. Yeah.
I bet
But
that's the one
good,
leaving.
though.
As you can see, an indicator is a gas appliance. You've got your tankless water heater up here.
I see.
This has got a tankless water heater. It's probably ready to go too. Yep, they got it locked up.
Good. And them two's
Love
ready
it.
to go.
We are getting these things down, everybody. We have a checklist that they go by. They hook it up to water, power, sewer. They check everything, make sure everything's working, lock it up, put the keys, paperwork, everything. The hauler can come here, pick it up, hit it down the road.
Exactly right.
Yep. So
Perfect.
what else? Let's see.
Bye.
I know, and this is another RJO Freedom with the dormer on it.
Yes.
Now the reason we are not limited to building this style home, what we found is just this year, well, it started really in 2019, is that this style home really fits a lot of people's idea of a home,
Right.
because that looks like
It looks
a
like
real
a
house. It
It's
looks like a
really
really
cute.
house. You
Yep.
can put flower boxes and shutters and stuff, like the one behind here that Amanda decorated. It's got the shutters on it, the flower boxes, the
like a
stoop
house.
over the door. You could put a couple dormers on it if you'd like. You can really play around with these and add stuff to it. Did that lady ever come back with what the house was? She said 49,000. What she
8
bought?
by 20.
It was an 8 by 20.
8 by 20.
Is what the competitor was selling
Yeah.
for?
49. I think she said 49.5.
Yeah.
8 by 20, and that was with no customizing.
I wonder what ours was.
I
8 by
don't-
20. I'll have
I
my
don't know.
prices with me. And see, here's another RJO. I just love these, man.
Yep. I got a square sink.
Yep. Love these homes. Now this is a for real RJO electric 19-gallon water heater, brand new trailer, all spray foam, wood siding, wood interior, full bathroom, full kitchen, living room, and a loft for 20 grand. Out the door. $20,000 all of it. And we're hoping within a short period of time, we'll have some owner finance or some financing for you, the customers. Yeah. It's about time everybody getting ready to go home.
I thought it was going to rain again, but I guess it didn't.
It's 4:42. Yep. Then we have the beach area. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 homes, just 13 homes
Just
right
around
here. Right here.
That ain't counting.
Then the beach area's got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more out there. God, that's 20, what, 23, 25, 26
I've
homes.
never been to a festival that had this many houses.
God, we got them right here. You could come and see us.
Exactly.
Come see us any day, everybody. You can walk through our homes. You can do what we're doing here. Now, these are our trailers that we build. These are Freedom and RJO trailers. We frame them with 2x6s now. We got a great deal on them. I used to actually frame them with 1x6s, and I called an engineer and he said that's plenty good enough, right? But I put 2x6s on there because we got such a good deal on them. And we put as you can see, we got plumbing and some electrical, and then we spray foam, floor it, and we go.
Now, do we still have some of the glass available?
Love this glass,
have we got
man.
Any more new stuff that's come in that anybody should know about?
Well, funny you should say that.
Funny you should say that.
Let me measure this glass. All right, this glass is 93 inches.
Wow.
It's almost 8 feet. 93 by 57.
Beautiful.
So it's almost 5 by 8.
And those are that's $1,000.
$1,000 a piece. Now that's the install, the framing, the trim.
That's
There's a lot
everything.
to that to put that window in there. But it's a wall.
Wow.
It's a full wall of glass right there. We've sold, what, a couple so far?
Yeah, 2 or 3, I believe.
Yeah. And I think I've got 10. Yeah,
Man,
there's
that's
10.
beautiful.
So we've got probably 7 or 8 left. I'd love to put one in my own home if I do. All along the whole side, one on each side. Yeah, I actually built a house for myself, God, years ago when I built my first home back in 1989. And I had 4 of these that were given to me, and I put them on each wall. So I didn't because I didn't have enough money to build all, and the glass was given to me, so I just put them on each wall.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Amanda, let me show you what was brought. Well, Scooter's been moving all the material. I bought some barn metal and some barn wood the other day, and it's like, they call it 5B. So it's flat, has a V, and it's flat.
Oh,
I got a ton of it,
really?
right? And it's rusted, and it's beautiful old barn metal, and I got some gorgeous barn wood. Now I'm going to show you a piece of wood today if you want to walk over to the office.
Yeah.
And I forgot the name of this wood, but I went to my
You told
dentist.
me you said it was it was almost like lollipop or something. It was
I know
lolly something.
people are going to
You
be
told me
guessing on
something
this.
like that. Yeah.
The dentist grows this tree
Mhm.
in Tennessee, and it's a real rare wood tree, and it's not as light as balsa wood, but twice as strong as balsa wood.
Wow.
Super lightweight. They actually make musical instruments out of it.
Really?
And he's got acres of these things, and he's wanting to know if I could build a tiny home out of them. Well, I'm thinking about, because we cross brace and how we frame and build and everything, we could take something like we build our 1x4s, right, out of a home. This stuff is way lighter than a 1x4. It is
Now somebody just
like
said
air.
they were saying the name of it. Who was the first one that just said that? Loblolly pine?
No, it's not loblolly.
Not loblolly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
You
apologize.
told me and I forgot it.
He told me today, and he gave me some samples. So I went to a dentist today, and he's over here in town.
They just want to know why you dressed up.
Yeah, I had to go to the dentist. Had to get my teeth worked on. And
Real
yeah,
quick, before
what's
we
that?
move from the glass, somebody
Yeah.
asked about the temperature. Like,
what
is
about
that
it?
affect the
It's a
temperature?
low E glass, and it's safety glass.
So they won't lose like with heat and AC
Oh,
and things like that.
well, yeah, anytime you put glass in your house, you lose, that's less R value than a regular wall.
Okay.
Okay?
That's good to know.
Yeah, so if you have a glass house, you're going to be cold or hot. Oh, colder or hotter, right?
Yeah.
In the summer, you need shades, or you need something over that window.
You need
If the
something.
sun is going to beat into your house, yeah. In the wintertime, you're going to need shades to keep the cool, because any kind of glass, unless low E insulated, 1 inch thick, all the
Unless
help
it's
best
triple
you can get.
pane.
Triple pane, I mean, my God, you're going to pay
ain't a wall.
$3,000 for it.
It ain't a wall.
A wall is thick and it's all insulated.
Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
this is how I see it.
Yes.
You're in a tiny house.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a mini split, that mini split is made to heat 600 square feet.
Yes.
Most of our tiny homes are 200.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
You can heat these with a match.
Mm-hmm.
If I want a wall of glass, I'm putting a wall of glass in that
Mm-hmm.
thing, right? And if it's hot in the summer, I put a drape over it, because I love being able to see outside. If that's what I
Exactly.
want to look at, a mountain range,
Yes.
or I want to look at the woods or my garden or whatever I want, and I want a glass, a tiny home is where you splurge on
Of
windows.
course.
I don't worry so much about energy efficiency in such a small space
Yes.
that they're so well insulated and done. All right? So that's just my personal take.
Everybody's so fun because they're still trying to figure out the wood, and there's that excuse me, Luan, and it's not that.
Not Luan.
You told me the name of it.
It's
and
a very unique. All right, this is what it is. The dentist showed me a tree stump that he cut the tree off the ground,
Yeah.
right? It was 33 inches across.
Okay.
It took 7 years to grow that big.
Can't believe that.
7 years was done. So this is such a renewable resource, wood, that you can harvest these trees about every 3 or 4 years.
Damn, you told me
Harvest
the name
them.
of it. Somebody said, is it teak? Is it?
No,
It's
it's not balsa. It's a little bit heavier than
It
balsa.
was something with an L.
I can't remember, man.
I thought you told me L. Somebody wants to see the barnwood real quick. before
Well,
we
this
walk
is not the
away.
barnwood I just bought.
No, I mean the from the other day that you bought. Where did it go?
That's what I'm saying.
The
I don't know where
door.
Scooter put it.
Oh, okay.
Let me find out where he put it.
They liked it. We got
You
a
know
guy
what?
named Scooter. There's Scooter right there.
Yep, that's Scooter. Scooter is 6'8".
He's tall, man.
I love him.
Thing.
Yeah, I love he's tall. He
Look at our sad little sign. Office. Who sees that?
that's where we come from. You know what? Let me ask him where he put it,
Okay.
because I think it's just right over there. Hey, Scooter, where'd you put that barn metal and wood? Did you take it over there? I had some barn metal and wood right there. Way down there.
Yeah, it's the first pile you come to, though.
Okay. Just go down that ramp.
Yeah,
Wait, that's okay. Right out. Oh, right out there. Okay, buddy.
right over yonder. Go toward that metal container and you'll run right into it.
Got it. Thank you, buddy. It's way down there in the back
Yeah,
40.
we'll wait. We'll go. We'll
You know
look at
what?
it again.
Let's do a salvage day.
Okay, we'll do that.
And we will walk down and I'll show you all of our salvage material and our
Mm-hmm.
barnwood. I've got barnwood inside the building.
Let's do that.
I need 200 more feet of building, everybody,
I
because I want
know.
this stuff inside.
You really do.
It is so beautiful. But hey,
You
come in.
really do.
You know what I want to show you? I forgot about all these homes over here.
Oh my God.
We got 13 there. We got 12 here.
Lord.
I got to move in my cubicle. I want to show you our sauna.
James said Scooter is badass.
Oh yeah, he's something.
Hey, listen, a material handler is like a big deal.
He's been organizing all this for us, cleaning up.
Yeah.
Now, Bryce is my boy, we built this on a weekend, and this is our sauna. All right.
my gosh.
So I'm gonna buy this sauna stove. You just throw in there. We're gonna use it on a generator because I'm gonna put it back in the woods, and I'm gonna put me a bath out here.
Is it that kind of wood? It ain't that either.
Tulua.
Yeah, whatever that is. Wood, lacy pine. It ain't that.
Nope.
I swear I
It
thought.
sounds like that Tulua stuff. I don't know. I'd have to find out. I apologize. Here, I'm starting something. You guys are all getting frustrated. I know.
We're trying to get it figured out.
But I'll show you a picture of it, or I got samples of it. But in here,
It's not Leland. No.
nope,
No.
nope. But this is just our sauna inside.
Oh, listen. This is just our sauna.
Just our sauna. I've been wanting to do a sauna forever. So we took this old siding that we got, right? And I just took a Saturday to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All we got to do is V-groove the inside, and we're going to use some of these scrap pieces of V-groove we got.
That's so cute.
I'm kind of, my hobby is,
Now it's already. Can you peek in there and show? Is it already?
no, it's not V-groove. It's
Oh,
just
okay,
it's just insulated.
It's just spray foam.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't have to undo it.
Well, you told me to.
Well, I'm just saying. We just want to see
Yeah,
inside
so we
of it.
spray foamed it, and this is gonna be our sauna. It's 8 by 8. It's just got a lean-to roof on it. We're gonna put benches in here. So this is a place we're gonna come and get hot.
Well, there you go. Fastest growing tree, let's see. The Paulownia?
Paulownia, that's it.
That's it.
That's
oh,
it.
Jay.
That's it.
Jay got it.
Yep.
Jay. Paulownia.
Paulownia, that's it.
That's awesome. Listen, Jay, send in your information. We'll send you something for figuring that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it. Send an email with your.
That's it,
your
Paulownia.
information.
Paulownia tree, and he
Oh.
grows them here. And he's got he had 100 acres of them.
Yeah.
And now he said he tends to about 25 or 30 acres.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I want to build a tiny house out of your Paulownia trees.
That's it.
So he said he can make siding, V-groove, flooring, 2-bys, all that stuff. And he's a dentist. He's been here for 30 years. He said he does that to keep himself sane.
Well.
Yeah. So he's got his own sawmill.
And it's really light. That's what the big
Oh,
deal is.
listen.
What?
What's getting me is this. You know how everybody wants to go steal. Go steal. You know, if you go steal, slider.
Which everybody always talks like that.
Ah! It's like, no, I don't. To me, steel is just it's good. It's great. You can build with it. It's fine. But why? It's more expensive. It's harder to work with. It's more intensive when you want to remodel your house. You can't just drive a nail into it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more to that. The wiring is different. The plumbing is different. The whole process is different. We can do it. But if this wood, like this, it's lighter than steel. And the way you can reinforce, I love wood because you can mold it and shape it. It's like Bryce said the other day, my son said, he goes, Dad, there's something about wood. And he said, I want wood in my home. He said, when I have wood in my home and I build it out of wood, he said, it just relaxes me, you know?
Yeah.
And I know you can put
Wood's
wood
comforting.
in a house that's got steel framing.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see the reason for it when 99.9% of all residential construction is done with
Yeah.
wood, and it's a renewable resource, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I love wood, but I like to build a house out of this because it is so light. It's like balsa wood. And if we can build it out of that thing, and I can build probably one axle on a trailer, I bet the home won't be more than 2,000-3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, if that.
Then that's
You know?
awesome.
Someone uses siding and everything, so that's
I
it.
want to know, is the sauna, is it for the community or is that a private thing?
Well, I'm gonna have it here. It's just, I built it just for me, just for a hobby, just something to do. Thing is a safety issue. You know, somebody getting in there getting too hot. So I don't care if anybody uses it, but the thing is just getting, I don't know how that works. You get in there and die. I'll have to drag you out of there and bury you.
Everybody's
Man, why are you
freaking
so
out.
quiet? Why are you so quiet? I can't just give a sauna out here because somebody could get like. Yeah, you can have it. They can have it. That's the community sauna. There's another piece of glass. It's not as big. Let's see how wide this is. All right, so this is as wide as that glass is down there, right? If you wanted it, it would be about 93. Yeah, so it would be right there. That's how big that glass would be, all the way across the top. Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
Now you could go this way on a 9-foot house. You can't do it on an 8-foot house. If you got a 9 or 10-foot house, we could run it horizontal and make it 5 foot tall. Or what's really cool is you could go along the side of a house.
Exactly.
As the
right.
5 foot. Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of houses.
Golly, and this is the one I'm staying, of course. You guys know about this one.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And then this is the Madden's house. This is a 16-foot. They've been coming. I think they live in Virginia. They come here all the time, working on it on the weekends. This
She said
individual.
they're coming again this weekend.
Yeah, this owner, he's from Utah, And it's going on the rental as soon as the beach opens up or the prairie. We're putting him on the rental program.
And how's that going over there? I saw him cutting yesterday, the boy cutting the concrete.
Yeah, in the beach area. So we're cutting all of our planting areas, and that's where the water and the sewer and the power's all going to go in. So we've cut all the concrete and popping it. It's just, got to cut the concrete. So there's a lot of cutting, but we're on it. We've already submitted all of our plans to the city. They've already given us our 911 addresses, and then next thing is the prairie.
Awesome. And you're still moving in the cube, somebody's asking.
Yes.
And somebody asked if I was going to build a tiny home. No.
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 Amanda's
I got a home.
She's got a home and land, 13 acres right on the outside of the town.
Yeah.
So she's good.
Yeah.
That was given to her. That cube, I was going to be moved in already, but we've been taking every evening and every day working with my son, and he needed a home. And so I kind of took his back seat, helped him get his done. He's got to have his done by next weekend. So that house there is going to be done and over with. Yep.
Now, good question. They want to know how soon they can get their 911 addresses. You brought that up.
Yeah. They've been issued. If you've been issued your lot, you can get an address. Do not call the power company yet. Do not call anybody to get your power turned on or ask anything about that, because it is not completed.
Right.
We can't, this is just a little bitty community. You start calling down there, they're going to be overwhelmed.
We probably should wait, though, until the community's open.
You don't
issue
need
the
a 911 address yet, because you can't get your mail set up or anything. We're still looking in the mail, maybe having some boxes out here for you and trying to see what's the best rate on it. But listen, when I took them permits down there and I had 68 permits, the office about lost it. They were like, oh my God, how are we going to process all this? This is going to take them forever, right?
Yeah.
So they're small town, and I want to help them out so they don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There's only 2 ladies that do the whole county.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know, because we've done some switching in the office too. Pam's moving in to helping Tom and Ken with the builds and stuff. So now we've got Kelly, who's going to be taking care of a lot of the community stuff. So we'll let everybody know when their address is and when everything's open up, all that stuff.
We'll get a packet for them.
Yeah. And Jay, be sure just send it to info. Info@incredibletinyhomes.com, your information, because I want to send him something for getting the wood. He said it's from Africa.
Really?
That's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to look it up and find out the.
Because you just found out today.
Yeah, he actually gave me some pieces of it here in the shop.
Yeah.
I brought it with me, and I couldn't believe how light it was. I'm talking like air. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
So if we can build with that and cross. The only thing, I'm sure it's not going to be as cheap as all this other stuff. It's going to be probably quite pricey.
Yeah, exactly.
But if somebody wants a lighthouse,
Oh, yeah.
Let me hold that for you.
Well, here, you can close it, because
All right.
it's quick. Hey, Mike. Oh, doing good. Somebody just said it sounds like bamboo.
Well, he said
similar?
it's a lot like bamboo because it's got a small hollow hole in it right through the center.
Okay.
And every branch that goes off has a hole in it.
Really?
In the center of it, yeah. Yep.
Man, interesting.
So.
Is there a forest update, Holly's asking?
Forest update? No. No, I called the city. I said, where are you guys at? He said, I will find out for you. He said, I know the ground's been too wet to do anything.
Yeah.
So there we are. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my beach going. So in the rain, we've been cutting concrete all day today, even in the rain.
I know.
And we'll continue to do that. We can pop it out. We can do our digging. We can do everything in bad weather here at the beach.
Now, Lynn is asking about, can you do a hemp house?
That's my big deal.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do a hemp house. They make hemp everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do.
So let me ask, is a hemp, is that a tree?
Hemp is,
what is,
it's a fiber. It's,
fiber.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the, what do they call it? What's the name for hemp? It's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Lynn will know.
Listen, the whole history behind hemp, it should have been one of our main products that we build. Cannabis.
Oh, Zoe.
So,
Zoe's
yeah,
mom
so
just
it's a
said,
cannabis.
yeah,
It's
okay.
it's a cannabis.
Mike turned around.
You say cannabis, and everybody, yeah.
Wait, what?
And that's the bad thing, because there's no THC and there's nothing like that. But it's so strong. It's so renewable. It's bug resistant. It's everything. And I've been reading up on this stuff, and I want to build. They build wood, and they mash it together to make wood, hemp hemp everything, like hemp, you name it, it can be built. There's not a lot of providers for it, so I got to find out. But
Yeah,
I've been
Lynn
wanting
said
to do
it's a plant cannabis without the THC.
Yep.
And then Felipe just said hempcrete.
Hempcrete is it's like concrete block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I want 2x4s. I want to build with 2x4s so I can do all that.
That'd be fun to
yeah,
experiment with.
the siding, the wood, everything out of hemp. I've been wanting to build a 100% hemp house, except for the metal roof, I guess.
And they said the male cannabis plant, the male marijuana plant.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
See, it was a big deal back at the turn of the century,
Oh.
and politics threw it out, and hemp is amazing. It's been around for thousands of years.
Who is that? Who is it that smokes it all the time? That actor that he lives in Hawaii. That's the first time I ever heard about hemp. Oh gosh.
Chris Christopherson?
No, not him, but it's
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
He's a big advocate.
Yeah, they grow it big up in
Yeah.
Kentucky. They're actually growing a lot of it in Tennessee now. And you got to get a permit, and that's expensive to grow. You got to have
Really?
just the seeds are massive expensive put in the ground. Now it renews itself, but the investment I heard is really quite a bit. I
Yeah,
would
and
love to grow it right out here.
Somebody said they have hemp clothes. Somebody just said they had a hemp belt. So that's
Yeah,
neat.
yeah. I mean, can you imagine hemp wood?
Is it like that much
It's a
available?
fiber.
Is it
So it's a strangulated fiber, and then they
Oh.
mash it and make boards and stuff out of it. Framing
that'd
members.
be fun to experiment with.
Yeah, I like it because I'd love to see hemp come back and really be a massive mainstream product.
Now Peter said over in Holland they have acres full of it.
Yeah, they're growing it in Tennessee now too. They got them right here in Greenville.
Really?
Yeah, Greene County, they're growing hemp.
Well.
Yep. But most of it's growing for the oil.
Yeah.
The CBD oils.
Well, that's interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
So we'll do like a something what we have available maybe
Let me
tomorrow.
go show you that wood I got.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You dressed up for burpees?
Burpees.
I'll see you guys out there Saturday.
All right. Yeah.
Saturday.
We'll be there, buddy. Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Yep. Mike is playing football.
Football.
Yeah, I mean real football,
Yeah.
kind of like.
It ain't tag or anything.
No, it's kind of like minor league football.
Yeah.
And it's right over here in Sevier County. So he's playing football, and it's a men's league.
Yeah.
So he's got a game Saturday.
That's
We should go
awesome.
over there and film that.
We're going to. Yeah,
God.
he sent it to me last night. I said I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Amanda, he sent me one too, okay?
Oh well, I bet he sent it to me first.
He invited me.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's left.
Oh, everybody's gone.
Everybody walking, ready to go in?
Yes.
Will we lose signal?
All right. You know what? Let me get on the Wi-Fi and see.
Come on in here, everybody.
Oh.
This is our new offices that we have.
Yes.
Now, Amanda has never picked this up.
Never.
And I can't show you on a scale how light it is, all right? But she's always picked, you pick wood up, right? And
Yeah.
everything. So when you grab this, just listen to her expression when she grabs it. Can I film you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Can I film you?
I could just lift it up.
Yeah, I want to get your expression on here. All right?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to hand her this wood. Hang on, man. I got to grab the thing. Look at her. Stay away from it.
Okay. You want me to
Look.
just pick it out?
I'm going to hand it to you.
Okay.
How light it is.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not something?
Oh, that's like super light.
Yeah.
That.
Is that not amazing?
Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
like super light.
And let me show you this board in here.
Oh, somebody's phone.
Yep. This is a board right here. Now look, if I can show you, those are the growth rings. He showed me, and that's because it was shaded by another tree.
Yeah.
Let me show you. You won't believe the size of these growth. That is one growth ring. Look at that, almost 1.5 inches across.
Oh my
So that means it
God.
grew that big in 1 year. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And here it is.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not amazing? Yeah.
Wow.
So, Paulownia?
Oh, they said it.
I can't remember.
Paulownia?
Yeah, Paulownia. Paulownia?
Lena?
Okay.
Paulownia?
Yeah. So,
Like Halloween. Halloween.
Paulownia. Yeah, so,
Paulownia.
Paulownia. All right,
Paulownia.
I will keep you all posted. of that wood, and if we get to use it in something, it's just going to be a prototype. I'd love to have a research and development part here, because
Sure.
there's so many things I want to build with, like the hemp, the Paulownia wood, metal. I like to do a metal framed home and just show you guys what's going on with it. And we want to do some testing in the future. I would love to take our homes and put in a wind tunnel. I'd like to take it down Cape Kennedy. They got a wind tunnel down there.
That'd be amazing.
I'm going to see if they can put one of our homes in there. Been wanting to go to Talladega and run one of these things about 100 mile an hour around the
That
course.
would be so fun.
So there's some really cool stuff that I'd like to do just to show nobody's ever done with tiny homes,
Yeah.
and kind of tell everybody and show everybody how safe they are. We're going to put, of course, we got our sprinkler systems we're putting in our homes, egress we're putting on our homes that we used to always do, but we couldn't fit them in our new style Freedom homes because the roof is shorter, right? But we've ordered a new type of egress that fits our code. We've told the state that we're doing that, so we've got sprinkler systems. If you don't want a sprinkler system in it, you can opt out. But we're just including them, not charging any more for them. It's part of the, we want to make our homes safe.
Now, just going back on that wood,
Yeah.
Zoe's mom said, also it's called a princess tree. And Holly said, I wonder how strong it is.
And I don't know how strong it is, yeah.
So,
One aspect of this wood, because it's so light and it's got so much air in it, that you can actually, he said you can drive a nail right at the very end of this and it won't split.
really?
No splitting or checking or cracking.
Wow.
It actually weathers, he said, 4 times better than pine, right? Just keep it off the ground. It'll rot if it gets next to the ground, but if you keep it off the ground, it can get wet. And also, which I thought was a great attribute of this wood, is that it doesn't change dimension
Oh.
from hot, cold, moistured wood or environment. So if this is in a moistured environment, it won't expand like normal wood does, and it doesn't contract under heat and dry temperatures. So it's pretty stable, and I think the reason it's so stable is because there's so much air pockets in this wood, which makes it so light. The only thing is, I don't believe it's as strong as oak and probably pine, but because our homes are so small, right? And this is why I kind of have a little bit of a pet peeve about the way people are saying these homes have to be built, is when they say they want to frame them with steel, so they're strong, right? Or they want to frame them 16 inches on center. And then they, like Tumbleweed, will put all this plywood and all these structures. Everybody, these are no bigger than RVs. RVs are built with 2x2s and a flat roof. And they got skin metal on the outside and 1/4-inch plywood on the inside, or what?
Now, Felipe said fire resistance is a feature of all Paulownia. Ignition temp 420 to 430 degrees Celsius as compared to average hardwood at 220 to
Wow.
225 degrees Celsius. That's interesting.
That's twice.
It's like more.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
So this might be something for us. You know?
Somebody made I think it was Linda maybe that just said, because there's several people, believe it or not, that do not want the sprinkler system in their homes. And Linda said something about if you put the polyurethane and stuff on your wood floors, would that protect it whenever the water comes? If it's
Nothing will protect it. Nothing will.
Nothing will.
I had a guy that texted me about 3 years ago, and he said, Randy, you really need to build your houses safe.
Yeah.
He said a $25 sprinkler head will save a life. And I said to him, but as soon as that water hits the house, the floor has to be
gone,
gutted.
yeah.
Any home has to be. And he goes, and he said something, and I felt so bad. He goes, yeah, but you saved a life.
That's true.
What's more important?
That's what the point is.
What's more important, the house or the life?
Right. Correct.
So when that sprinkler goes off, that means death is knocking at your door.
Yes.
That means I'm talking you're going to die.
It's a tiny house. Yeah.
So when you get out of that thing, if you get out of it alive, thank God you had a sprinkler in.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
I thought the same way you guys did. I thought, I don't want water all over my house. I mean, I could just jump out the door and then something that was just a flash fire out of the pan or whatever it was, right? Well, flash fire is not going to make that thing go off. It has to reach a certain temperature that busts that piece of glass inside that. And I'll show you how one's built.
Yeah.
And then it does. But if you do not want one, that's fine. You guys can tell us, we won't put one in.
Right.
I'm just feeling responsible. I just really wished I would have done them for all of our homes that we built since we started this.
Well, I mean, it can be an option.
Yeah. And we do actually have canisters it's a non-toxic powder that's emitted when it hits a certain temperature, just like a shower head. The only thing is, the thing is over $200, right? I can't afford to put that in every home.
Right.
So if you wanted a canister instead, and it's kind of a bulky thing, we got to build a box for it, and we set it up.
You just need to pay for it.
If you want it,
Yeah.
and we'll offer that.
Sure.
And that's a canister. Now that canister will extinguish 250 square feet.
And Lynn said I definitely have one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a good option. So
Yeah.
I would probably pay for that.
The canister?
The canister.
You wouldn't want the sprinkler system?
It just depends. I don't know if the powder thing would work. I don't know why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. See, like if you're in that 24-foot house and you're at one end of it in the bed, and I don't know, anything could happen between you and the door, right? Well, that's why you need to get out the window. You can get out that.
Yeah.
But if you need to get out that door, that's when that canister or the sprinkler head's going to save your life to
Right.
get you out that door.
Yeah, I
you
just
know?
like to see what it does and stuff.
Yeah. So I want to do an experiment on it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a a sprinkler head, and we're going to build a fire, and we're going to see when that thing, I've never done it.
Let's do that.
And we're going to see what makes that go off. And then also we'll do our canister of the powder and see how that works for you guys.
Okay.
So, you know, everybody, I just want to build a good, safe home. I want to build a strong home. And I am willing to try different products. Even though we've got a great line and a strategy of how we build, I always want to add more stuff.
Okay, well, let's try.
If
I
we
think
can.
it'd be fun to try out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So that's in our 2020 models. But how you like our office? Isn't
It looks
cool?
really. Let me tell you something. Pam, she can put an office together. Look at her corner.
Look,
She's embarrassing.
she's got a rug under here. Pam now is helping with the guys.
Yeah.
She's helping Ken with the drawing, Tom with organizing, all the builds. We've got a board here that's putting all of our titles, our names, our size, our trailers, keeping track of everything. Look up here, community, reminders, pending. Over here, we got a board here, the builds, plans. This is for Ken. Ken works here in his laptop. These are all the plans he's working on, where he's going to, the people he's talking to. And then Pam is going to be the liaison with him, the customer, talking, making sure everything's going. Then we got here is our build. These are their supervisors on each job, what homes they're on, when they started them, when they're expected going to be finished out, when we can get them delivered. People been taking their pictures. So we got one here of it. Our picture's been taken, our delivery's been done, the trailer's here, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's going on in here. Is that not?
You wouldn't think it takes that much, but it does.
And it went from the backyard, me riding on the side of a truck, to having all this right here in 4 years, everybody. So it's been a wild ride, and we haven't even started yet.
No.
Now, do I need to say goodbye? We've been on here too long.
Well, if you got something else to say, go ahead and say it. And then
One more thing I wanted to tell you. I got my board in here, and I don't know how many people's going to see this because nobody's going to watch this show for 75 minutes. But we talked the other night, and I'm going to get me a marker real quick to show everybody. But we talked the other night about another development, okay? I would really like to see how many people would be interested in this development.
I got a message on my in my personal Facebook that someone who's very interested.
All right, everybody, I need 40. Just tell me if you would be interested and you think you would qualify.
Yeah.
All right, so we need 40 people, all right, 40 investors. You can either live there or you can do it as an overnight rental, all right? The homes are going to be 10 by 30, or you can go down to about 26 feet. Full double dormer, 10 by 30, everything, beautiful home. And our sale price is $66,000, and that includes, okay, I'm terrible penmanship, includes the lot. Now you do not own the lot. How we develop here is we take a deposit, we develop the land, then we give you free rent to pay you back your lot. But the lot deposit is included in the $66,000.
Right.
Okay? It's already included. The payment on this at $66,000, you're required to put 20% down. Okay? 20% down payment. So that's about $13,000 you got to come up with. And that's it. $13,000, the rest is financed. Your payments we're trying to keep at $500 a month. So you need $13,000 and you need $500 a month. The rest will do. I'll develop the land, I'll build your house, I'll set it up there for you, and it's only 40 homes, and it'd be on a wooded, and I want to make it a resort. All right, we're trying to make it. We probably will put some sort of spa and tennis and some pool and something.
Can you kind of go over what's the credit score? What do they have to have?
All right, for financing on this right here, if you guys want to do this, all right, tentatively right now you're looking at a 650 credit score. All right, you got to have 3 years tax returns, and then you need a financial.
What's that financial mean?
A financial is what you have, what you owe compared to what you make. Just what do you have? You own a car, a four-wheeler, a boat, jewelry. What do you have? It's just a financial statement of what you look like on paper. That's really easy to do. This right here, everybody does their taxes. You need 3 years tax return. And then a 650 credit score.
Okay.
All right?
And then somebody asked, can we live in the development and not finance?
You can do all of that. Of course you can. Cash is king.
Cash is king. I always loved that you said that. Cash is king.
Yes. So, everybody, we need 40 people, right, to be in a resort. Now, I've done a resort before. I used to own it. It was called Brothers Cove. This land it'll have some views. It's all wooded. It's got a little bit of pasture. I'm looking at a couple different pieces of property.
Right.
This is our buying power. If we have you all, just like we did here, if you all are interested in doing it, I'm just putting the concept out there.
Putting the feelers out.
I don't care if we do it or not. I'm fine. We're doing great. We're building. I love it. But as you've seen, the organization that we have going on in here with our staff that we have, it's giving me more time now to think about other things and think about how we can expand and think about how I can do my partnerships and stuff like that. I'm loving this. So I get to be outside working with the guys. I come in here and I get put my mind to this. This is really an easy thing for us to do. It doesn't stretch me thin. All right. Once this land is done and bought and the land is organized like a plat and where all the homes and roads are going to be, then it's just a matter of having the excavators put it all in.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's not really that difficult. I love doing it. It's easy for me to do. So anyway, 40 people, okay, and our 10, these are not tiny little houses.
They're going to be 10 by what, 30?
10 by 30.
Oh my gosh,
For
$500 a month?
$66,000, and if you finance it, it's $500 a month. And that's it. So but you got to come up with a down payment. You know, $13,000 down payment. Now he said it'd be 15 to 20% down payment.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get away with 15%. All right, but you figured you got about $12,000 or $13,000 down payment, and you can afford a $500 a month rent. Now, $500. I'm on top of that. I'm giving 2 years, right? Free rent for your lot. Okay, so it's only going to cost you $500 a month. Now, I suggest, and if you're financially going to be tight and you're going to live there, right? I suggest rent it out for 2 years on our management program. We'll rent it out for 2 years for free. So if it rents for $100, I'll give you $100.
How much is the lot rent after the 2 years?
Right now, tentatively, I've got it set at $300.
Right.
Now that's tentatively because I don't know if anybody's going to want to do this. I don't know how many amenities we're going to have. I know that if we can
this is going to be a resort.
If I can get 40 people, we're going to have some hiking trails. You're going to have a garden area. I want to build a kind of a health and wellness area.
Yeah.
Well, you do have a hot room, you know, a steam room, where you do have a place to,
Right.
yeah, and we'll probably have, there'll be some amenities. I like to put a pool over there. There'll be a pond. There'll be a lot of stuff. That gives us that ability to do that.
Right, because there has to be a draw for if you're wanting to invest for
Yes.
people to come there.
Yeah, it's going to be, but it's all going to be all tiny homes.
Yeah.
The way these numbers work, if you look at our prices on there, it's 10 by 26 and up. And so the reason I'm trying to make it so nice is that you don't have to pay for the lot.
Right.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking that size home and I'm saying, you know what, we can afford to put the lot and everything. So I'm taking the profit that we would make off that and use it to develop the land.
And this will be the house that you're financing, and this will be a house on a trailer.
Yes. Now we can
Has to be.
you can underpin it. Has to be on trailer.
Yeah.
Because you guys can leave out. See you, buddy. But you can pull that house out if you don't want to live there. It's still a tiny house.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in a beautiful wooded setting.
10 by 30.
Yeah.
Now, does it have to? The house has to stay there the whole time while it's being financed, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cannot
The
leave.
the private investor that we have that's wanting to finance you all, he has to have the home live and stay in there physically until you paid it off.
So once it's paid off,
Yeah.
you can leave.
But if you think about it, if you rent that out, we're going to rent it out, right? If you wanted to rent it out and say, hey, I want to try to pay this thing off. So rent it out for 2 years. All right? So you have, if you paid $66 for it, minus $13,000, and I'm sorry if I'm going on. You guys already seen me do this.
Right.
So it's, what, 50, it's hard for me to think while I'm doing all this. 53,000. You rent it out for 2 years, 100 nights a year. Let's say 120 bucks a night, 100 bucks a night. Let's just say 100 bucks. You get $10,000 a year, right?
Right.
I'm not taking a cut. I'm going to rent your house out and give you $100 back. So
Right.
let's say you could actually maybe make $20,000, and I think that is minimum. We've got people that rent these out, a little 18-footer that's over here in Boone that we're making, I think the first year they made 16, 17
You
grand.
made $17,000.
First year rented,
Yeah.
okay, in their backyard. So you take that out, now you're looking at 33 grand you owe on this house. In my thinking, I'm thinking like this. All right, 33,000. My payments are still at 5, but now my lot rent is going to kick in at $300 a month, right? Maybe we could refinance that.
Right.
And when I clicked in the numbers on loan calculator and I refinanced it again, you can get it at around $200 a month.
That's awesome.
So then you add your payment to your new lot rent, you're still at $500 a month.
Right.
Okay. All this is
And
just
it's a 10 by 30. Somebody just said 8 by 30.
10.
No, it's a 10 by 30, Elizabeth.
10 by 30, everybody. You go on any competitor, go on them out there and see what a 10 by 30 costs.
Right.
This is 66. Not only are you getting a home, you're getting a lot. 2 years free that I'm developing. So I'm taking the money off of this, the profit that we would make, I'm going to take it and I'm going to develop that land.
And the lot, because where people put 6,000 down here, it would have been more than 6,000 there.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be. It's going to be. That's why I'm taking the profit from them
Exactly.
and we're going to develop that property.
And Holly said that the forest, and this will not affect the forest, the beach, the
Nothing.
prairie. It doesn't affect it, Holly.
Nope.
Holly's saying that it was promised for us first. It has nothing to do. It's a different project.
Who was promised what?
The forest.
The forest is done.
Completed. Yeah, we're just waiting on the.
Listen,
It doesn't
everybody.
affect it.
This may end up being in New York State. It may end up being in Nevada. It may be in California. It may go Idaho. This is the future of this company. All right? This is the
Exactly.
future. Either we can do it or we're going to figure someone else out. But my whole dream was to add more communities across the United States.
Now, this is another good question. Felipe says a Highland model. Touch on what it's going to look like.
Highland model would be beautiful. Now, I mind,
And it's not set in stone yet.
no, well, what I'm going to do is you got 2 dormers, right? And it's a, forgive my thing here.
Get closer.
Yeah. And it's going to be a freedom, but you got 2 dormers, right, coming across here. And it's the Highland. I wanted a side entrance. And it's going to be a Highland floor plan. right? Yeah. And got windows all here. And in the floor plan I've got is the Highland as you come in here through the door, okay? And you go straight up the stairs. Here is a bedroom. It's big enough for a king size bed, right? So here's the bedroom. And then right here is the bathroom. Then you got the kitchen and you got living room. What we can now there's options you can add to this, which I think is beautiful. You can add a big 10-foot deck on the end of it. I can extend that roof line and we can put you a porch and a big deck out here on the end. It'd be beautiful. You can put an outdoor fireplace out there and we'll say, hey, if you want that, it's an extra $4 or $5 grand or whatever we come up with, right? But the homes, because they're 10-foot wide and they're 26 to 30 foot long, it's a substantial home. It's still a tiny home. It's a great rental. It's different than this. It's different than what we've done right here.
Oh, yeah,
and that's why I like it. It's a whole different ball game. What we have going on here is a lot of residential. This is going to facilitate our, when we have workshops here, we have seminars here, we have a lot of stuff going. This is our welcome center. All this is a whole different entity than this.
Exactly.
This is more of a rental community. You could live there, but it's going to be a resort, kind of like I had over there in Pigeon Forge.
Right, and two, I just want to address Holly too, to say that, you know, this is progress, just like what Lynn just said. This is talking about the future. So the forest is already in progress, the beach is in progress, and so is the prairie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is something, this is talking about the future. And a company that stays stale, talking about the same thing all the time, you don't progress. So this is exciting.
Everybody, listen, I come to you guys because you watch me all the time.
Right.
This is a concept that I have in my head, just like that wood right there. Do you think that I've called an engineer and I said, hey, is this worth anything? Somebody might call and say to me, you know what, that's the worst wood in the world to use. You're going to be an idiot to use this wood. Have I researched it? Nope. I just come home today from the dentist and he said use it. I'm sharing with you, this is how I run, this is how I roll. I talk to you all, I bring it up here, and you know what? I don't care about criticism. I don't care people making fun of me. I don't care people throwing it out there, because I've had enough people text and call me and say, you know what, Randy? We love how you're just real and you just put it out there. Will I ever start any of this without knowing it's for real good? No, I won't. I'll build with it and I'll make sure it's good, and I'm going to call some authorities and people and I'll research it.
Right.
Just like this community. But this community that I'm offering to you all, it's something I've had in my head for 4 years.
Exactly.
When I first started this company, I knew what was ahead of me. I knew that there was opportunities for communities and opportunities to build homes cheaper, faster, better than everybody in the industry. That's a big undertaking because there's a lot of great guys out there building homes.
Good question, real quick, and I know that we're very long on here, but Babe Breeze, let's see, who finds the renters for the units? Good question.
Okay, excuse me, look, I got to scratch my back. What we will have is a management company, right? A management company, we will find your overnight renters to come in there. We'll have a website, we're marketing, just like it's a whole nother business. We used to own a company that did that. Also, to facilitate the overnight rentals, I would love to have a wedding venue over there, right? So the wedding venue will probably, it'll probably rent 3/4 of the whole year. The weddings are big here. A barn will be built. A wedding venue can be built. All that could be part of that community to facilitate the overnight rental. And then also our local natural resources that we have, from hiking and whitewater rafting and vacations in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge is 45 minutes from here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, good. All right, everybody. Sorry I was so long-winded.
How many minutes we were on?
78.
78! How did you know that?
Was it?
Yes!
Ah!
You know numbers.
I got it.
You do, you got it.
Got this clock ticking in my head. Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm sorry it went on so long. Hey,
a lot of information.
If you think I'm long-winded, go on some of these podcasts that are 3 hours long, right?
Lord.
I just don't have any interesting guests to talk to you guys with.
Well,
but
because you're interesting enough.
I am everything.
You're super. I am everything.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. A lot of things going on.
I mean,
We are a rock solid, exciting company.
Yes.
We've showed you our infrastructure. We show you our staff, our building, what we got going on, and it's doing nothing but progressing and getting better and better every day.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage you to do that to your own personal life. We know hardship. We know loneliness. We know what it hurts. We know how to be broke and how we know all that you've been through and what you're going through. So when you're looking at us, you're looking at life. You're looking at the real deal, that we know what you do, all right, and what you've been through. So tune on tomorrow. See us. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I want to walk out in the shop, show you some of the guys' specifics tomorrow is what they're actually working on. So if you're thinking about designing a home, you can maybe take and implement some of these ideas. And of course, we're going to show you again tomorrow the steam shower and see how that's coming along. And I love to fold down that table, but Amanda will end up decorating that home probably in a week or so. So you'll be able to see the full blast of that. All right.
Yes.
A lot of great things. I know you guys enjoy watching these if you're interested in tiny homes, and I'll continue to try to bring you some great news and information every day that helps you out. All right.
Awesome.
So I'm gone. So
I'm
you
gone.
talked for 70, 80 minutes now.
That's nothing.
God.
Yeah, 80 minutes now because you're good with numbers.
See ya.
Bye.